Going on YouTube? Back with another video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into it. Basically, this video is about distractions, like about the LeBron James. He's this, he's that. Illuminati puppet. Beta Sigma Boule. Looking out for the brother. He ain't for people like us. To me, Michael Jordan accomplished more in a short period of time. One of my favorites, but food shortages. They got something called food fraud. Nothing tastes the same. They pushing the homosexuality. They putting the women in power. Now the women is getting more than the men. And us men continue to take the back seat. Also, the transsexuals is moving up. Now, the ones that get the most pushback is the black men in America, because they only allow us to get us so far. And they know this. So, by not making this a race thing, I'm just talking about how we just consider to keep getting knocked down compared to other races. Because I give another example. I remember I had got myself in some trouble. And when I came out, I was in this halfway house. And all the black brothers, we was all working at Labor Ready in the mornings, right? So it was some Caucasian guys coming out of the building. And we all had cars now. Or if we ain't had cars at the time, we wound up getting cars. And when they would come out the building, they were bragging. They was getting welding jobs. These dudes had BMWs and stuff. And the first thing, we all look at each other like, damn, like they could just come home and get a job and be all right just like that, you know? Why it would take us blacks where we were before we got locked up, it took us like 2 or 3 years to get back to that. Why the Caucasians get out of jail and they right back in the mix. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. And it's crazy how the black women just look down upon they men today. You know, they hurt. And they setting you guys up for failure because they putting you in debt. The student loans, the house loans. And what you think America was built off? Debt. And you're nothing to them but a slave. They already got the black man. What you think he gonna do to y'all? It's real wicked how these people are. It's a video that I want to share with you guys about an island called Marshall, I believe. And I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret about that because they don't put it in our history books. They're trying to erase all the history that they done to all humanity. Now, in the country, not shying away from the Marshall land, I'm going to talk about that in a second. But as far as the black history in America, Florida and Texas is taking that out. They don't want to talk about black history. Now let's get back to the Marshall Island. It's a nuclear plant that they was testing. They blew that thing up. And the crazy part is the people on the island, they got burns, they got cancer, hair was falling out, face was a mess, they had all these spots on their bodies. And they even took some of them. Promised them they was going to help them out. They were going to feed them. It's ridiculous. These people are evil. It's going to be a civil war. And the Caucasian people, they're going to force you guys to turn on the blacks. They're going to try to, at least. See, we need to talk about Adam Clayton Powell more, John Brown more, because those are the ones that stood by our side. They're going to force y'all to choose. And if y'all not going to choose to stay with them, then they're going to treat y'all like us. You ain't going to have nothing. That's why some people of the Caucasian stay with their own kind, because they don't want to lose what they got. You know, right now they're forcing America to have white ideology. That's why the niggas in America is messed up, because they think by them seeing white supremacy take us out, they think it's cool to do that as well. Like they adopted the saying "my nigga," you know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be saying that, but that's what brainwashing do over the years. We gotta stop being followed. We need more leaders. That's why our kids need to be homeschooled. They're not teaching us nothing about us. They ain't teaching us about the Black Panthers. They're not teaching us about Malcolm X. The ones that's supposed to lift us up and keep us function into making this land ours again, which is going to be hard because we ain't going to do it without bloodshed. Everybody like bloodshed. Bloodshed. You want to fight for yours. That's why they don't want you to know about Nat Turner. Nat Turner was the one that said, he's a pastor. I'm tired of this, yo. I'm going for mine. He took them out. Took out the kids, too. And a lot of Caucasian people are like, oh, he's a killer. He killed kids. What do you think these policemen do? Trayvon Martins and all of them. I can see a whole bunch of young black men that got killed by police that were kids. It's a shame. It's ridiculous. Sitting up there listening to these females. I don't need you. I'm a baddie. And you got the brothers. Midtown, red pill, stand up. No fap, semen retention, yeah. I'm going to the gym, I'm good. Feminists. You two sides keep listening to that junk here, and you're going to really be messed up in the game. You're going to be behind an 8 ball. They just don't want you guys to have kids. It's all about not having too many humans on the planet. What are you guys going to get that? You think this stuff was created overnight? No. They've been promising to keep the humanity at a certain number. That's why they destroyed the Georgia Stones. They had codes in it. Stuff is deep. You gotta know how to deal with this government. YouTube's only going to be but so much. It helps us out because we get a chance to get knowledge of what we didn't get when we were younger. It's like a time machine. That's why I like YouTube, you know? And it started to become social media. It could be a good thing and it'd be a bad thing. But the bad thing is it's poisoning y'all mind to think it's okay to be alone. No, because you keep creating us this narrative for us to be alone, humanity will go extinct. That's what they want. It's a dangerous, cold world out here, y'all. Wake up. Don't listen to that nonsense on the news all the time. Because a lot of it is they reading the teleprompter. It's a screen when they looking in the camera. It's telling them what to say. A lot of times that's why they look down. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they look in the camera. You know, you just got to just pay attention to them. Sometimes they look directly in that camera and they read them words right there that's on that screen. Some of them be reading from their cell phone. They be like, they be looking up at you. It's messed up out here. I put this video up because I feel like we need to get some more knowledge over how we're going to deal with this government. And don't forget about your loved ones that's incarcerated or that's in placement, your kids or whatever, because let me tell you something. They need you more than ever. And some of them, or half of them, I believe, just got caught up. Everybody make mistakes except white supremacy, right? You'd be surprised by you just writing them a letter and telling them how, you know, just making sure you are, how they feeling there. It could be you. You could be the next one over that fence. You don't know that. Put yourself in their shoes. You ain't always got to send them money, but, you know, just send them some love. Some people didn't even commit the crimes and the media done got y'all all ready to be a traitor. Okay, or the white man said he did that, or the court said he did that, or however way you want to word it. And you'll just believe it just because a guy with a robe said he did it. Some of these cases is BS. They don't have no proof. They go by what they want you to believe. It's a script that they read, just like a news reporter. They tell you what you want to hear. Like with these murder convictions. A lot of you families, oh yeah, we feel good. We got him doing life in jail. We got justice. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. What you did was you helped them get a slave because now they're going to make money off him being in there. And when you incarcerated, they make you work for them. They give you 45 cents. You might feel good about yourself that you got him out of the way, no doubt. But in a sense, they look at it like they got somebody that's going to work for them from the inside. They not worried about pleasing you. You know how the system works. Like I had put some videos about don't be giving your lawyer all that money, because at the end of the day, he goes right to that judge and that DA and he passed some of them the money. They all split it up. Giving all that money out when you just get the hell out of Dodge, live under the radar. Fuck them. You're guilty because they say you're guilty. Forget all that. And back to the other topic about no FAP and semen retention. I did a video about that. Y'all listen here. You go ahead and risk getting blue balls if you want. 6 or 7 months without none. You clowns. Go ahead. Be a Minuteman to your woman. Let's see how long she stick around. Idiots. And some of you women, oh, I'm not going to sleep with him on the first night. Well, what if y'all was talking for months? You going to still run that same game on him? You going to play games with him? You going to lose a real one. What if he's a real one? You see, I'm getting on both sides. Y'all got to stop the games. You got to cut it out. They're pushing this agenda so you can't procreate. Like the homosexuality and stuff, y'all got to get it through y'all thick heads. This stuff ain't to make you better. Because I ain't getting blue balls for nobody. I got me a nice, pretty, nice woman around me. We gonna have some fun. I'm gonna rock her world. Shit. For real. Coming up in my era, that was the thing to be. I was just a front desk clerk. I'm sitting up there watching a bunch of dudes going in a hotel room. There's like 5 or 6 of them. Sometimes more than that. They all in there with their weed and their liquor, and I got to kick them out. And I'm like, well, where the hell's the women at? What the hell is going on in this society today? I'm like, is it the father figures not being around? Is it the mother's too busy being independent, working all these hours she can't help out? What the hell is going on, y'all? This is a loser world right now. Like, comment, share, subscribe, y'all. This ain't nothing but food for thought. We're going to get more into this. I'm going to ruffle some feathers. I don't care. I know I'm going to have some feminists. I'm going to have some niggas from both sides talk about this nigga's a clown. He beta, blah, blah, blah. Be yourself. Because at the end of the day, all the people that got something negative to say when you have your problems, ain't none of them going to be there. They're going to make you pay just to talk to them. You can book a competition. All right, well, if you care